Welcome, adventurers. That's not
Hello.
what I'm supposed to say. I'm supposed to say it's Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, daylight savings time. And my new line is, I don't know what we're saving the daylight for, but I hope this winter we get some of it back. It's 5 p.m. on the West Coast, and we are live. Welcome, adventurers. I'm your guide, Sean McZoo, and this is the Reptile Show Reporter. Tonight, we're discussing topics from the chat. But we have to have people on the chat, so let's get in here and reveal yourselves. As usual, Bill Strand, the headmaster of the Community Academy, is my co-host. Now you may speak.
I have an offer. If you will excuse me for 2 minutes, I will go and I will get some dubia because my shamrock up there is just sitting there looking at his.
All right.
So if you want a little behind the scenes action, I'll be right back. You just get people in.
I'll just hit the video there, Bill, and I'll dance by myself.
Okay.
I was dancing twice as much because Bill left. And, all right, Jen's back to take care of Abigail. All right, Nate's there in the chat. Let's see, he's a fellow Ohioan. I'll put him up here. I got to go backwards to find these people. All right, Nate, there you are. Thanks for being here. And who else is here? Bill went to go get some dubia, I guess. I don't know. That's what he said. I don't know. Maybe he went to the restroom. Who knows? Liza's here. I'll put Liza on with Bill because he's not here right now. So there we go. So I'll give him credit when he's not here. There's Eliza and Bill. So now we have all three of us here. I'll do this. I'm a little crazy today. I didn't get much of a nap, or the nap didn't turn out to be much. So there's always danger when that happens. So, all right. Hey, we have a celebrity in the midst. James Cross, the DIY chameleon guy who did the, I didn't finish it, but did the bottom to a cage where it drains out. I didn't see what happened actually in the end. I'll have to finish that out. But welcome, and I'll show your picture here a second. James, there we go. All right, Bill's back, and another celebrity in the midst who's going to be our next podcast that we release, or I release. There's Tom. And I think his daughter Paige, looking a little older than that, entered the end of the podcast. And we're going to probably leave her on the end there. I haven't finished editing it yet, but that'll be good to see. And let's see. Oh, Mossy Incarnation. So I got to do that one. All right. There's Annette. There we are. And anyone else in the chat I didn't see yet. All right, let's see. And I noticed that I saw on Facebook that Two Turtle Tom found some snow. I don't know where he found it. It was somewhere in Mentor. I don't know how the heck that happened. Maybe it wasn't snow. Might have missed something, but there you go. All right. All right. There we go. We're getting a bunch of trouble. All right. Hey, Stephanie Payne. We have a picture of us here already too. It's only 4 minutes in and she's here already. So we'll just have to wait for the other one to show up at some point if she does. And all right, Bill. We're gonna just watch a whole video. I'm gonna put myself down.
That's my boy up there. He's just having a grand old time. I got a shamrock just enjoying. The thing is, he was just sitting there looking at his.
How many dubia does he have in his mouth there, Bill?
Well, however many as he got. I gave him enough for the whole show.
All right, so the Zamboni dumped the ice behind Kent State Ice Rink. There we go. All right, Mikey Ben is here, so we're gonna put him up because we're talking about what's in the. And now we're gonna give him two shows. We're going to do Mikey Ben and the Canadians too. There we go. I'm feeling generous tonight with our time. Since Bill is not even there, he's just a voice. Although I do like the Shamrock eating dubia there as a replacement for Bill. Maybe we'll need to work on this maybe next time.
It's good ambiance.
All right. All right. Hey, well, wait a minute. Stephanie Payne is here. So we need her picture. So because we have two Paynes. So not that I meant it that way, but so we need her picture. All right, you could watch him eat. We could like I could put myself down here and we could watch this one eat the rest of the show. How long
Well, he's slowing down now. I think he's saying, okay, I've had enough, but he'll pick those off. It won't be long before they're gone. He has grown so much because he's a little growing boy.
All right, James Cross is making bad jokes. I guess he is a dad, so he gets to make the dad jokes. This isn't his show, but there we go. All right.
Oh, Stephanie Payne sent the picture via Instagram.
She did via Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know, Bill. Can you entertain while I go get her picture? Or should we just keep going?
Oh, I can entertain from this disembodied voice from the ether. Oh, no, don't want to get in the way of the chameleon, but he's just going to sit there and say hello to the world. And the reason why I had to get up and feed him is because he was literally just sitting there staring at his feeder run cup, and it was just so pitiful that I had to go and fill that up so he could. There I am. See, I'm still here. But love that little guy. Everything is directed at building. Yeah, that's right. Two Turtle Tom needs a favor from someone that has a YouTube premium account. I think you're talking about Mr. Sean McNeely on that one.
With that, I agree. Hey, where did Stephanie send the which Instagram account?
Stephanie, which Instagram account?
I have YouTube Premium because I like to listen and not watch the commercials. So, but where'd you send it? Instagram, or did you send it to an email, or what did you do? I should probably be looking at the.
Well, let's see. It didn't come to mind.
Reptile Show Reporter. Okay, you sent it like. Okay, let's see. I'm in Reptile Show Reporter, and did you send it to the messages? Oh, maybe it's in requests. So yes, there we go. It's in requests. I shouldn't be up on the thing. So let's see. Wait a minute. Is she Mountain Chameleons?
Oh, I don't know this. You're going way beyond my ability to know
All right.
what's going on.
There we go. I got the photo. I don't know why I'm letting you watch me. I'm going to put me down. And
oh, Two Turtle Tom is up to no good. He wants to download my live last night and send it to him. And I'd like to think that he's doing that because there was so much that he wants to review that is that will give him an education and help him. But I can tell you, he's up to no good. I know what he's doing. Yeah. So
hit me up offline, Tom. We'll talk.
All right. We're supposed to be meeting with the solar guy today, but it was a no-show. James, I'd love to hear about what you do with solar and how well it works for you. Or even if the person who meets with you has any idea how to answer a question that's not on their script.
What do you mean, Bill? They're talking via script?
Oh my
not the
goodness.
solar guys.
Hey, Yvette's here.
Oh, good. I'm gonna have. Okay, I gotta keep working on what I'm working on here, Bill. I'm getting there. I don't do this very well, so where do I put?
Well, Sean, how about you let us know what is going on with your is there any projects? First of all, how's the micro squirrels?
The micro squirrels continue to grow and be present, and but I'm trying to there we go. That's the crew. I'm trying to do this picture here, Bill.
I could do a random picture, but it's not approved. I get myself in trouble.
That would be good.
Like James, it says, I think he found out I'm a contractor and I know all about solar. That's probably why he didn't show up. Oh, Nate's got eight days till he gets his Bomi arriving. Excellent.
All right, so let's see. I gotta put it in the brand thing. So, oh, good golly, this is a lot of work, Bill. I don't know why I decided to do this.
More work than usual.
Well, there you go. Okay, let's see. Pictures, UPA. Okay, the crew, and go to Stephanie Payne.
Yeah, we had a good. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win, Bill.
I got a good book for that, Bill.
My intrusive thoughts.
There we go.
Who's that?
That's a picture I got from somebody. I don't know. Is this Stephanie Payne? Is that her?
Oh, okay.
You?
Excellent.
Let me check Instagram to make sure. This is what that's the picture I got off Instagram there. I don't know. Let's see. I got two of them there. So.
Oh, hey, Two-Turtle Tom. Question for discussion based on the title of this live. What is the best chameleon and why? Well, I mean, I know the answer. The answer, of course, is, well, it depends on what you want out of it.
Did I get this one right? This is mountain chameleons. It doesn't say anything about.
But we haven't seen. I'm sure you did. Okay. We just haven't seen Stephanie before.
Okay, I know.
So we didn't know.
All right. Oh, that's Ryan and I. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You could put up anything, and we would say, "Oh, okay, that's Stephanie."
I could put up a picture of a tortoise, and then, hey, that's Stephanie Payne. So, all right.
They're off doing something fun.
Is Fred the guy in the back, Bill? Is that
Fred is Nate's Bomi that's coming in 8 days.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Two-Turtle Tom asked a question. Wants to know what is the best chameleon and why?
I have 3 best chameleons, so I don't know why.
Okay, well, let's hear them.
Because they're the coolest is why, but I think quadricorns, particularly graciliar males, are the best chameleon. But those we won't be able to get anytime soon because they're nowhere else but other than Africa, and there's a lot of bullets between us and them and what have you. Let's see. I really like Bradypodian damarantums, but there are none present in the United States as far as sort of. Okay. No one's having those right now. And
I've got a Thamnobates.
And what about Parsons? I don't know. James, I don't. Okay. So what is the one we oh, my brain went blank. And
I probably know it. Give me a clue.
We both had them at the same time recently. Not very recently, but
Xantholophus, cristatus, brevicorn.
No. Imported. Dangerous to import. Johnston. What?
Johnston.
Johnston, yes, that's the best ones. but there's a lot of bullets between us and them as well. So I don't know. So Johnson, John Stoney, right? Yes. John Stoney. All right. So there we go. Quadricornis, although it didn't spell right, but quadricornis are really cool. I still have one female. I don't know how many others there are out there in this country of the quads, but I still have one female. Maybe none. Let us know if you have any quads, and if you have quad gracillas. I know of several, although I lost mine.
How related are all the gracillior that's still here?
Very, very related to the same. They're almost all from Janet, as far as I know.
All right.
All the ones I know are from Janet or Bob through Janet.
All right, but the same bloodline.
I don't know if. Yes, there's only two was only two bloodlines out there before, and I don't know if both bloodlines still exist.
All right.
And the ones I bred were of the same bloodline, and I sent a bunch of them out, and I don't know what's happened to them since. I didn't keep track of people, but the few that I sent and the few that I had that passed, and when I had that one disease that went through and wiped out most of them out, yeah, that's crazy. But all right.
Well, I'm gonna say.
So yeah, so there's James is saying, I hope that's not true. Yeah, it's not true, but I did lose a female recently, so there you go. But anyways,
I'm gonna say that the best chameleon ever, if I take everything into account, is going to be the little Bradypodian. You've got the three Thamnobates, Danoranum, and Pumilum. Those are they're brightly colored, they're live bearing, and they are about as far away from the equator as we are. And so they have the same kind of seasons as we do. It's not like the wet and dry season, it's hot and cold. And so they match roughly speaking, match our weather patterns. They are incredibly hardy. They go hot, they go cold, and survive it just fine. And very, very personality, lots of personality. So I'd say that the absolute best chameleon that encapsulates everything good about a chameleon would be those guys. They would be the perfect ones to be pets.
And they're smaller than the other ones.
Much
they're
smaller.
Like they're what do you call it? Some of these other ones that were small. The
carpet chameleons.
Some of the ones that I had that from Bob, what were those called? They were I'm having no memory tonight. The ones I also got from okay, I'm just gonna stop my brain and stop using it because it's not working well tonight.
They are about carpet chameleons.
Honellii used to call me McNeely for that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That size.
And the thing is, this is this cage here is a mansion for him. It's perfect. So yeah, if I could snap my fingers and say what chameleon would be established in captivity, that would be it. One of those three. But yeah. And by the way, that was one of the programs I was starting to work on before it got slammed shut.
So Brevicorn, I didn't actually breed Brevicorn. I actually was getting Brevicorn in for Steve. And I was getting the imports because I got imports in, and two of them came in with eggs. One of them came in the container with eggs, and I had four of those hatched, and only one of them's made it this far. That's Cricket. The male from that group actually is still here, and I have him. And so as soon as Cricket gets big enough that I think, and I have enough room and space and time, I will be trying to breed one more time. So there you go. I just have one pair. So an import and a offspring of an import. So two separate lines that no one else has. Although Steve may have the one, but I don't even know if they're related because they came in the same import. So he didn't get the one that had the eggs. So there you go.
Question.
All right, here we go.
What is a day in the life like of the CEO of Dragon Strand Caging Company? Okay, so for those who don't know, I own the Dragon Strand Chameleon Caging Company. Started in 2013.
So are you the CEO, Bill, or are you just the owner? Technically, I mean,
I can be whatever I assign
well,
myself.
I know as the owner, you could be whoever you want. You could be the worker. So
I am everything.
you're
And
everything.
yeah, whenever I do
Building
the
cages?
taxes, say, "What's your title?" I don't know. Nobody talks to me, so why do I care? What do I need to? Anyway, I do a lot of order processing, letting people know the status of their order. I do a fair amount of design. Like I just started offering the fogger inputs into the cages, and so now you get a fogger input. And I had to design that, and it was not as easy as one might think because things happen, and you gotta. I had to work that design a bit, so I do a bit of a design, and work with shipping, and of course, when they break something, then I've got to send a replacement, and so that takes up a lot of my time. And then there's the marketing aspect, and you wouldn't believe how much how much goes into trying to figure out how to do that, because I'm an interesting situation that I do Chameleon Academy, and so whenever I start working on Dragon Strand videos, I'm not working on Chameleon Academy videos. And so, I got to figure out how to do them both going forward. Because if nobody buys Dragon Strand, well, there's not going to be a whole lot of Chameleon Academy. So that's a necessary part of, the Dragon Strand cages are a necessary part of me being here doing Chameleon stuff. So it's an important thing for me. So that's what it's like. A lot of computer work and a little bit of design work, and then scheduling. And hearing the latest, oh, wait, that part's not available. That part didn't show up. Oh, only half of those parts showed up. Ah, wonderful. But it did go through a pretty exciting time, like when the pandemic came and it just wiped out so many companies, so many suppliers. And so a number of things we had to bring in-house and literally have to learn how to make ourselves. And that really, it took a couple of years to be able to do that. And that set us back quite a bit. But it's all about rolling with the punches. And if you can't roll with the punches, well, then you die. And we're not ready to die.
On that happy note, we'll move on
But
to the
hey,
next
we
question.
came out and
whatever it is.
A whole lot of great capability now, in-house capability, thermal forming, CNC. So we got a lot going on. We're ready for a revival.
And you got those fabulous McZoo cages that I bought 10 of. So there you go.
That's right.
The ones that are made for the Midwest kind of, it's a different, essentially just a screen door and a top piece to keep them from bending or whatever. But all right, let's see. Triplets. We're talking about triplets. So James Cross has triplets. Eliza is married to a triplet. And we won't tell him that. Do you still have staff, Bill? Yes.
You have a manufacturer.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. And now he's trying to get you into some other kinds of trouble. So there we go. All right, take it offline there, Tom. Take it offline. You know how to get it. Reach him. If not, I'll tell you. All right. So let's see. Wait a minute. We didn't do. Where Chameleon Collective. I don't know who that is.
That's Tyler.
Okay, and didn't your lovely wife show up at some point? I thought I heard, but
Yeah, she's
no?
here. Well, I mean, she at least used to be.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to throw her picture up because I'm just throwing everyone's picture up tonight. There we go. All right. So then we just make sure we get everybody included tonight because,
All right. Well, yeah.
this is all about the audience or the viewers or whatever they're called here.
The mob.
The mob. Yeah, I don't like to call them the mob. They don't like that, I don't think.
We need
All
a
right.
DIY episode with James and a CNC machine.
She's still loving the Xanths.
I think it might be time for a DIY guys DSK. Oh, well, that's an interesting idea. Did Yvette hear about? Oh my goodness, two turtle tongue. Come on, what you doing?
Uh-oh, there must have been something on the live show. I only poked in to put a.
I only give stellar advice, life advice to make your life better.
Oh my! All right. Now we're talking about DIY episodes. So there you go. You already read this off, so I'll put it up there so everyone can see it. So that because if you don't put them on the thing, they don't see them when they watch them later. All right. What else can we talk about here?
Well, we're all adventurers here, Sean, and Wranglers on Saturdays with Bill.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's what we call ourselves. I guess I do call you adventurers. So there we go.
Kiki remembers that. I got great advice, everybody.
Okay. Are you going to repeat it or what?
All right. So this is the situation. Somebody posted and said, hey, I'm having a problem. I got my clutch of panther chameleons and the males are selling, but I've got some females left. How do I sell them? And my very sage advice was to post pictures of females. And some people thought it was kind of funny taking that out of context. Okay. And so, yes, I was going on and on about the benefits of posting pictures of females and showing how great they look and how pretty they are.
Wow, I missed that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah, it wasn't until I started seeing people in the chat that I realized, oh, wait a minute. I see where this is going. This is a little bit.
All right.
Because
model chameleons
are actually quite attractive, and people just need to see that instead of always the males.
Actually, really likes the pink panthers. But,
there's
not pink panthers. There's actually pink panthers, but the female panthers because they're pink. So there you go.
Oh, yes. Beautiful female. Yes. Okay. Well, you know what? Whatever it gets the clicks, the views.
No. We're gonna get shut down, Bill. It'll be me shut down because of you. All right. What is this?
I'd love a female panther. Oh, okay.
I'll send you a couple. There you go. I don't know how many I have right now. I don't have as many as I used to, but all right. If I have more panthers, I'll send some females to people. There we go. I haven't bred them because you just don't want to breed things that you don't have place to put them or time for them. So I have lots of things I could breed, but I've got a project that's top of the mind right now. So there you go. But
I could easily have 1,000 panther chameleons next summer. If I just decided, you know what? I feel like being stupid and making my life a complete hell, then I could have 1,000 panthers by this time next year.
It'd be great TV or show or whatever. We'd love watching it. You and your 1,000 chameleons and looking at the receipts for the dubia and the crickets and all the other stuff you're feeding it and the food that you're feeding to the feeders. That would be awesome, Bill.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
We could laugh at you all the way, you know. And then, then we would show up, in court to say that he was, he wasn't bad. All right.
Oh, hey, look at that. Bill, Eliza Ann is offering me stardom. That's right. I could like make a name for myself here. So
I don't actually know this answer, Bill, and I won't talk. We're not going to talk about it. We don't. No one ever tells how many chameleons you have.
that's
You
the
never
safest
tell.
that way to Turtle Tom.
You let people guess. You let people assume. You send pictures out, but you never really tell. It's like a woman's age or weight. Those things you don't ask.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
ask.
literally, Yvette and I have an understanding. She doesn't ask how many I have, and I don't ask how many she has. And we just pass in the
I don't
hall.
think she has any chameleons, Bill.
Well, no, but there was a time where it was pretty obvious she had more reptiles than I did.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that's still the case. But as long as nobody asks the other one, it never happened. It's not going on.
The rule here is in my house is if you can take care of it, you can have as many of it as you want or anything that you want. If you can take care of it, but if the other one has to do anything, then that won't fly. But I think now that my youngest has gone off to college and Jen has to take care of all the rats and the microsquirrels and everything else, it's time to get rid of some of those things. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know.
James doesn't have to know how many he has. He has someone to do that for him. Let's see. I like Kiki. That sounds like my husband and my plants. He doesn't ask how many I have. And Eliza Ann, same with Brett. So Brett lets Eliza Ann know how many she has. So this is why it's a challenge. It's spy versus
It really
spy.
is. We don't tell. You don't tell, and I was thinking at one point I was going to have to use the rule we used with my children that when you buy something you have to give away two of the thing that you buy in order to get one. So to add one. So with stuffed animals or anything else. So then if you really want it, you want it bad enough to give away two. So I was going to have to start doing that with reptiles. I was going to have to get rid of two for every one I bought. So. But I haven't.
Yeah, but then you cheat by getting a female and a male because the babies don't count. They don't count until they're already there. Oh,
you put that out there, Bill, in the universe. People don't know that yet.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just clearing my throat.
Wow, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Two Turtle Tom saying, "Who has more species, Bill or Sean?" Once again. We just don't. You don't put a number to that.
This is good advice. Without a lawyer present, at least.
Let's see, how many species do I have? 1, 2, 3. I guess I got 4 in this room. And then
I'm already thinking of 8, and I haven't even hit the basement yet. So. Well, the dogs. Actually, my daughter got a cat. I did allow it.
Whoa, wait, room. Tom, you got to be specific. Chameleons are just animals.
It's off by itself. It stays in her room. Her room is like kind of over the what do you call it, the garage, and it's on its own ventilation system. So even though I have allergies, it hasn't caused me any trouble yet. So she begged and pleaded to get a dog. This is my middle kid who's graduated from college, is now working security at multiple locations. So she's just doing her thing, and she said she needed a cat. So I was like, oh, as long as it doesn't come anywhere near. And because even though my puppies are really small and most of the time are very kind and nice, they would kill a cat because they chase the cats all over the backyard because they're wild cats from the neighbors next door. that they try to catch all the time. I don't know what they do, but chameleons. Well, there's only 216 different chameleon species, and Bill might have most of them.
I think I only have 15. But I'm also counting locales.
I like the laugh in the background there, Bill. Only 15 species. That's like you're actually starting to talk about how many chameleons you have. If you start,
I just think
that's your
maybe
minimum
I'm wrong.
number if you have species. So there you go.
Yeah. What was that laugh on the back? Yeah, Yvette got some. I slipped and gave some valuable information, and Yvette caught it.
Yes, there you go.
What the laugh in the background was.
I heard. And
now she's got dirt on me.
You keep slipping all the time this show, Bill. We're gonna have to delete this show and take it off the air so that no one else can hear. The real things. You never tell. You never tell. You never tell. There we go. And you don't have to tell the rules where the babies, whatever. There you go. All right. I think we've reached a point, Bill, where we're just going downhill and talking about things we shouldn't say. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to come up with something good for next week. Maybe I'll do this one again. Maybe people will prepare a little better with some questions for us that we can actually answer. It's like, what have you, your wife's age or your weight or something. These things people are coming up there. But there we go. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Everybody say goodbye to the Shamrock.
Bye, Shamrock.